So you've got eyes, you're living there, you can see what's going on. Did you need even more warning signs about the future of Marxist communist strongholds? Well, I'm sharing some more of those warning signs in this video. But the question is, what are you going to do? Hey, Dave Edwards, Treasure Valley Dave here. You know, your great real estate agent by your side when it comes time to buy a home, sell a home, or even move to the Treasure Valley. And that's kind of what I'm trying to get across to you right now, is that might be time to consider that. I saw the signs, and I'm no prophet, and I have no crystal ball. But like Dylan said, you don't have to be a weatherman to know which way the wind blows. 11 years ago this month, we made the great escape out of California. I saw communism slithering across California and voted with my feet to no longer participate. So how do you think these people felt? Do you recognize this scene? These are folks on the Nevada side of state line showing their babies off to the grandparents still back in California, the old country. Oh no, that's not what it is. That's Berlin. But you don't think it couldn't happen here? That's exactly what they said. It couldn't happen there. Guess what? It did. So what do you suppose the reasons were that those grandparents didn't escape the coming communism when they had a chance, when they could have just got on their feet and left? Perhaps they love communism, and you know what? There's some wackies in California that very well just may be the case. So stay there if that's what you love. Perhaps they were waiting for a sign, for things to get just so bad, just a little bit more bad, for that last straw on the camel's back. And if that's you in California, you're waiting for that sign of that creeping communist enclave. See if any of these reports are the signs that you've been waiting for. First up are IAs. Do you know what that is? This is YouTube. Figure it out. IAs, attempting to hijack school buses. The school district said that the new bus policy is that the bus won't stop if there are groups of IAs present. This happened twice, and then the superintendent said that this new policy is for the safety of the students and the bus driver. This happened the exact same week that it was reported that Venezuelan gangs are taking over apartment complexes in a community outside of Denver and also terrorizing Chicago. So for the safety of the kids, for the safety of you and your family, maybe not being in those leftist places would be the best. I'm sure your politicians are doing everything they can to shore up your rights as citizens and your actual safety. Well, maybe not. I mean, the California legislature sent to Gavin Newsom to sign into law a ban on requiring IDs for voting. It would be illegal at any level in the state for any level government to ask for a voter to show ID before they voted. This would be an end run around some cities that are putting on the ballot measures right now that would require IDs to vote. So the state's coming in and says, not going to happen. So a Democrat California senator is pushing this, and he says that, quote, healthy democracies rely on robust access to the polls. So let me ask you, one, do you believe that? And two, how's that been working for you? So you've got IAs trying to take over buses of kids, actually taking over apartments and terrorizing communities, and now getting the green light to vote. What do our central planners need to make all this illegal activity actually happen? Well, they need the IAs. So check this out. This is from the Center for Immigration Studies. It's a map of all the sanctuary cities, counties, and states that obstruct federal immigration enforcement. And here's a close-up. The green dots indicate the entire state is a sanctuary state, sanctuary haven for IAs, and the yellow squares are counties, and the red squares are individual cities. These are all the places where the government has decided to violate federal law and encourage IAs to come on in. So if you're still waiting for that sign that it might be time to escape communism from any blue area really, but California specifically in this example, I encourage you to check out Carl DeMayo's with Reform California, his video about some of those reasons.
California politicians just voted to give your tax dollars to illegal immigrants to help them buy homes. And they have another bill to give them government jobs. And one city wants to let them vote in the next election. Coming up, we'll tell you all about these terrible proposals and what we're doing to fight back to secure our border.
Yes, you heard right. Carl reports that California taxpayers, that's probably you, will give $150,000 to IAs to buy a house. Here's a quick update. Just came across the wire. Newsom wants to be president. He's not stupid. He's got nice hair. So he vetoed that bill for now. Next, the California lawmakers have passed legislation that requires public universities in California and colleges to hire IAs even when they lack work permits. The schools are hesitant about doing this because following California law makes them violate federal law. Complying with federal law makes them violate California law. That's a tough one. The city of Santa Ana has a ballot measure asking voters to allow IAs to vote. This is not new. It's already being done in San Francisco. Carl figures that these things will encourage migrants to flood across the border into California. Yep, I can see that. So are you happy where you are and the way things are going? Bad stuff doesn't affect you? You live in a good area, right? La, 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 la. You know, a lot of other folks thought it would be easier to put up with the shenanigans of the government than to actually take action while they could. If you are waiting for a reason, waiting for a sign, the things that we learned in this video seems to me to be a pretty big sign. And tomorrow, there will even be more that you will either have to deal with or you'll just have to ignore. Ignoring the problem won't make it go away, however. Treasure your future and take action today. I made the escape, and I've helped many, many others make the escape. Call me now, and let's start working on your escape. But first, check out this video I did with Dennis. He made the great escape from California too.